Hey, Ivy and Juke family. How are you? I hope you're doing awesome. I am. And if you're new here, my name is Kim, and welcome. All right, y'all. I've been wanting to do one of these pocket posies forever since they first came out. And so I went on Amazon and bought that special kind of can opener and got the bottom of it off. You can Google all that information, and if I remember, I'll try to put it in the description box. But anyway, so then I took a rubber mallet and I beat the end of it closed, as you see here. You can also Google how to do squished can projects, and that should, pull something up for you too. But anyway, then the clear stuff that you see me putting on it first was Big Top. I figured that would help, it like like a binder, so the paint wouldn't scratch off. Then I painted it with DIY's crinoline, the color crinoline, and let it dry. Then I ran some jute twine through the can, through the inside of the can, and out the bottom of the hole down at the bottom. And here you see my OCD self trying to make sure I got that jute twine dead in the center, because it'll be a sin if it ain't in the center, right? But anyway, so now that I got the twine there, still not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but went ahead and put it there. Wished I would have waited later so it wouldn't have been in my way. But I went ahead and put a second coat of the DIY crinoline on it. Now, while that's finished and drying, we're going to take this beautiful cardinal from some rice paper from DecoupageCentral.com. If you want the same paper, look in my description box and you will find a link where you can order it or order all kind of other stuff too. Using my link will give me, I'll make a small commission, but at no extra charge to you. And you better get your Christmas rice paper now, y'all, because she is selling out fast. Beautiful art and images that she has there. All right, so now we fixing to try out that decoupage varnish for the first time instead of Mod Podge, and let's see how we like it. So I'm taking my paintbrush and I'm dipping it right down in the water that I got my dirty paintbrushes in, and we're just painting a line around the paper. And because they say you don't want a harsh straight line, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep feathering the edges, pulling off, some of that paper. And look, y'all, rice paper. I ain't never had rice paper before. I mean, never used it. But it blends right into your project. It fades away, disappears. And so here we're using the decoupage, the varnish. And y'all seen what I done? I used a dirty paintbrush that I was painting the can with that still had the crinoline on it. I used that same brush and dipped it into the decoupage varnish, and that paint transferred on my image too, so I had to hurry up and wipe it off. And then I got me a clean brush to use the decoupage medium, the decoupage varnish. And now we're just putting this bad boy down underneath the image, and then once we get it down, we're going to go on top of the image. And now I'm just going to go all over the can one more time, the front and the back, with some of that Pentart decoupage varnish, I believe is what it's called, y'all. And I will tell y'all, I love it. I love it. I've never used it before, but I didn't get no wrinkles. If I needed to pick the paper up just a little bit, I was still able to do that. And if you would like to support the channel in any way, that link will be in the description box as well, y'all. All right, now that we've got the varnish, the decoupage varnish dried, we're going to go over it with Antiquum wax, watered down Waverly Antiquum wax. Y'all know I had to do it, right? To make it look old and vintage and like it's been around several years. We're just putting it on there and then dabbing it off a little bit. Now, with the jute twine, y'all just ignore my handwriting on copier paper and all that. I'm just using it to try to keep my table clean here. But I didn't know where I was going to go with the twine, but I put Waverly's Antique and Wax on some wood beads, and then like dry brushed them with some paint and this and that. And so then I fed those onto the jute twine, and now I'm just using this package to make my tail to a tassel. And then we're going to use these two tails, and before we just go ahead and tie it up while it's still on that package. See what I'm saying? And then I'm going to tie it up and tie a knot in it before we pull it off. And y'all see my mold sitting there. And that is because I was wanting to put some of the IOD, Iron Orchid Design molds that has the holly berries and stuff like that. I was wanting to put that on the can. So I poured up some molds, and then I painted them and all that good stuff. And then I couldn't figure out how I wanted it on the can. You know, y'all, those final details that I struggle with, placement that I struggle with, perfection that I struggle with, embellishments that I struggle with. So I just decided, I'm leaving this one plain, y'all. So I didn't add anything else to the can. And then we're going to work with this tassel, y'all. And this is probably about the second tassel that I've made, and probably the first one on video. But y'all don't come at me about my tassel now, because that head is so little and the neck ends up being so darn big, probably looking about like me. But I done what I done is I took one of the bells from the Iron Orchid Design mold, Christmas bells, and I glued it to my tassel at the neck of it, and it wouldn't stay on there. And so then I had to cover up that hot glue mess. So I wrapped more twine around it. And so then that made the neck of my tassel get really, really fat. And then I took some of this jute twine, the same one that we done the tassel with, and decided that the top edge did need a little something, right? And so we trimmed it out all the way around. And now we're going to fill it up with floral moss. Of course, it's a pocket posy, so it's got to have some pretty flowers in it, right? Yep, and that was Sean's hand up in here trying to tell me how to do a flower arrangement. No, what he was doing is I was struggling with embellishment. Y'all see the molds right here at the bottom right-hand corner? I was wanting to add all kind of stuff to this, and he kept telling me, leave it alone. You trying to add too much. So I had to step away and throw my hands up like they do on is it Master Chef? Oh, no. Yeah, it's Master Chef, I think. But anyway, I just had to throw my hands up in the air. And then I'm just going really fast through adding these flowers, because if you're new here, I struggle, and it takes a very, very long time for me to do it. And I'm not the one to teach you how to do embellishments. So I left it. I didn't cut the camera off, but I did leave it in there to show the process, and I just got it sped up really, really fast here. And I hope y'all enjoy it. And y'all don't forget, if you like to support the channel by buying me a coffee, that link will be in the description box. And if you want to get any of this rice paper IOD, because you know the new IOD release is coming out, y'all, Monday, the 5th, and I would appreciate it very much if you would order your IOD supplies through my link at decoupagecentral.com, and I'd make a small commission off of it at no extra charge to you, and I would just take that little bit and put it back into the Ivy and Jute Creations channel so we can get more supplies and keep on keeping on, right? But here she is. I hope y'all like her. I like her. I don't love her because it ain't nothing like spectacular, but y'all let me know if you like it, you love it, or you hate it. Don't forget to leave down in the comments what you're thankful for. Today, I am thankful for God's grace and mercy. And coffee. How about that? Yep. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all have a blessed week. Stay safe and hunker down in the Hurricane Idalia if you're in her path. And let's pray for one another's protection. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it out, y'all. We've got 80 more hours of watch time to go before I get monetized. So, in the background, let her play, y'all.